Today, we wanted to reflect a bit on forgive and why is important. Why is it important to forgive? I would think in relation to maybe empowering yourself, empowering others, aspiring to your greatness. Uh, are you happy to start
Yeah,
on
sure.
this?
And I think forgiveness has got many angles, and in personal growth, I think it's important to forgive ourselves, to forgive to other people, move on past experiences, negative experiences like anger or resentment, and have a healthy approach of empathy and considering the other person perspective as well.
Good, good. Definitely. I think from what I gathered in my research and in my experiences as well, I find that forgiveness in itself is a very powerful, I would say, tool. And I don't want to say just a tool, it is a very powerful element of anyone. It helps with personal growth and healing, and it plays a very crucial role in empowering and inspiring other people, yourself. I think one of the important things about forgiveness, it can help you overcome obstacles or barriers. And in the Knowledge Cube, the key thing is helping people reignite their passion to exceed their expectations, to achieve their goals. But in order to do that, you need to remove the physical, mental, and emotional barriers. I think if you hold on to things, if you hold on to these elements, it's like baggage, and I talk about that in the Knowledge Cube concept in the book. To talk about your baggage. If you keep that baggage, it'll always hold you back. It'll always be a weight for you to carry, and you have to claim your baggage. That's one. Yeah, and you have to carry it, you know. And very often people bring their baggage, bring their stuff onto you, and it makes it harder to forgive because it can be a case where because people feed in that element, feed in that beast, right, of unforgiveness, you find you become it becomes so heavy, you can't forgive now because it's fed, and the baggage is left with you after others have fed into it, right? One of the things I realized in my research is that forgiveness is for the forgiver. I've often heard this: forgiveness is for the forgiver, not the offender. And it's really not the right perspective I would hold. I think, yes, the forgiver needs to take the action, take the initiative to do that thing. But I think if you want to say reconciliation, or if you want to think closure, the offender, when you forgive, I think it brings a sense of closure. Yeah. Do you agree or disagree on this?
Yes, I definitely agree on this. Personally, my biggest challenge is to forgive myself because I am my harshest critics, and then I keep myself to a high standard. So I struggle with forgiving myself.
And I really applaud you for being so open about that as well, because forgiveness should really be seen as a strength and not a weakness. And very often that fear kind of comes in there, and it becomes hard. You know, it takes a bit of courage and it takes a bit of resilience to let go of grudges, to choose compassion over resentment. And like you said, forgiveness of self. You have to start there. If you can't forgive yourself, I want to believe that it will be very difficult for you to forgive someone else. And you won't grow. You won't be able to grow. You will have a bitter sense of purpose now. It will go it will really go in a negative direction. It, so when you start forgiving, that bitterness could go, that anger could subside. Yeah, and healing could start. Yeah.
Yes,
So
I
I'm putting some,
emphasize
go
two
ahead.
words here. Sorry, I would emphasize empathy and compassion.
Empathy and
towards the other
compassion.
person and towards ourselves.
Mm. I think too is sometimes we talk about tool, we talk about element here, forgiveness, but really and truly, if you really look at it, the action or what's involved is that you oftentimes feel released, you feel less stress, so it does reduce stress and it promote a better well-being. And again, that's one of the things. So the Knowledge Cube is to help people really overcome these barriers and be able to really achieve. And in order to do that, you have to let go of stuff. So again, promoting mental, whether it's physical, mental, emotional well-being, I believe you need that release of negative emotions and yeah, distress. So the Knowledge Cube community, this is Andrew C.M. Miller, your transitional coach, and Monica from Social Creative Vibes, wishing you a beautiful day, and share your views, share your thoughts, share this with someone who you think it can add value to their lives, and we'll catch you on the next one.